Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my video. Welcome back to my channel. Linda of Linda's Creative Happy Place. Okay, so I did tell you all that I was going to come back to you to demonstrate how I do patches. If you like this video, go ahead and click like, subscribe, and leave any comments at the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I set it up. Of course, me being a little different, I don't follow instructions. I do what makes it work for me. I'll put it like that. So on that note, let me show you all how I hoop uh, my embroidery to make a patch and how I do it. Okay. So first things first. First, I am going to get my stabilizer. I always use, well, I don't always use a tearaway stabilizer, but in this instance, I'm going to use a tearaway stabilizer. I'm going to also use fabric as close as to the garment that I'm putting it on. So this is the royal blue, and let me show you exactly what I'm putting it on. I'm putting it on a beanie hat, and this is the beanie hat. So the patch will go right here in the middle of the beanie hat. So let me show you how I hoop it. Okay, so first of all, this is the hoop that we're going to use because we're going to put two patches on here. I only have the two hats to do, so I just want to go ahead and just use the one hoop, put the two patches on here so I can be done because I want to get this to my customer today. So this is the hoop we're going to use, and this hoop is a size 7.1 by 5.1. So we're going to lay our stabilizer down here. We're going to lay our fabric right in the middle. And usually I cover the whole hoop, but in this instance, it's just two patches. I do what works for me. It's easier. I can get it done quicker, and it comes out exactly like it's supposed to. So we're going to go ahead and hoop it in the middle. Make sure that our fabric is nice and taut in there. All right. And then what we could do is this little screw here, we can adjust it, well, make it tight the way it's supposed to be so it won't come out. So all we do is just, tighten it up. So you don't want your hoop to separate or come loose on the machine. So there we go. So we have that hooped. Now we're going to take it on over to the machine so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so let's go ahead and hoop this on the machine so we could get these patches embroidered and you can see exactly how they turn out. Now, all right, so we have it hooped. Everything, make sure you always feel up under. Make sure no fabric is stuck up under here because if it is, it's going to sew it together and you're going to be upset. So anyway, it's already hooped. Let me see if you may not be able to see the design on the machine, but it's here. Let's see. You can see the outline of it. There's two patches there. You can see the outline of it. And it is blue, yellow, and white. So thread is already set up. So let's go ahead and get it started. Everything's set. Ready. Let's go. Let's do this. Okay, guys, so this is the one patch, all done. There it is. That's the one. Just want to show you. Okay, there it is. So what we're going to do, we're going to sew out the other one over here. And once it's done, I'll let you see exactly how I finish them off. But that's the first one. It's all done. And we're going to put the other one over here. Okay? All right. Okay, you all. We are done. Let's go ahead and take these two little patches off the machine. Look at that. Look at that. All right. All done. So let's take it on over to the table so we can finish it off. Show you all how we handle this now. Let's see. Let me get this camera adjusted. Y'all know I'm not good at the camera. I think we can work with it there. Okay, so let's go ahead and take it out the hoop. Get rid of the hoop. We don't need this anymore. But right now, we can go ahead and take the stabilizer off the back. See that? And all we have to do is just pull it off. It's just that simple. Just that simple, just that clean. So what I'm going to do, see, we have this extra fabric. Let me go ahead and cut this. Put this fabric to the side. And since we have the two patches here, let's go ahead and work one at a time. So I'm just going to cut straight through here. There we go. And this is what we have. This is the patch here. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to trim around the patch. I'm going to trim around the edge. So therefore, once we get this extra fabric off, then we could go ahead and finish. So let me go ahead and cut around the patch. We want to cut close to the edge as you can get. You don't want to cut the stitches and they pop. And now some people, they float their patches. And what I mean by that is they don't hoop the whole thing. They'll hoop the stabilizer and then take the fabric and put it down on it. And then they'll go ahead and do a stitch that you can see. Then you put the fabric on top. Did I say that right? I don't think I said that right. Put the stabilizer on, and then you trace it. Once you trace it, then you put the piece of fabric on top that's the same size as the design, and you go ahead and stitch another stitch, and then you cut around it. I don't do all that because it's just too many extra steps. So I clean it up by trimming this fabric off of it. And there you go. There you go. See? Just that simple. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to clean up these edges. But let me show you. This, I use my little iron. It's a HTV, a little iron, okay? So let me go ahead and, I guess I need to plug it up. Plug this up, and I'm going to show you the last step. Well, it's not really the last step because I'm going to, okay, that's a little base for it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use this backing. It's adhesive. It's adhesive, and it's called Heat and Bond. So this is what we're going to use to put on the back of the patch. So therefore, we can stick it on the beanie. Okay. So it's the Heat and Bond. I always get the Ultra Hold, and it just comes like this. You just cut off what you need I already had a little piece left, so I'm going to go ahead and use this. And what I'm going to do is make sure I have enough to fit. Okay. Clean up the threads on the back a little bit and just put it down here. I'm going to show you how I clean up those too. This is cutting it close, but it's enough. You know what? I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use a piece where you can see. So what I'm going to do is just cut a piece off like this. And you always want to use a piece of, I use this to go, I put it on the bottom, but you could also put it on the top too. So here I am. That's the front of the patch. This is the back. This rough side, you want it to go on the back of the patch. So it's going to stick. Let me show you. So I'm going to put it down, face down. This is the back. This is the rough side. So I'm going to put it down. And I'm going to go ahead and just fold this over. My iron is hot. It's on. It's hot. So I'm just going to press it down. Press, 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 press. Press, 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 press. You know, so the adhesive, the heat and bond can stick to the back of it. And maybe about 20 seconds should be good, depending on how large your patch is, because you want to stay. Okay, let's go ahead and open that up. Let's take this off. Now it's hot. It's going to be hot, so I want to kind of cool it off a little bit. And then go ahead and pull it off. Okay, see, it's stuck. Stuck. So what I'm going to do is trim it off a little bit. Trim the paper off around it. You all, this is good stuff. I love doing this. I love embroidery. I love what I do. Love, love, love. So now I am going to take my little weed thing, and I'm going to lift that up because it's plastic. It's going to be, you'll see. See, I'm going to pull it apart. See that? I'm going to pull it apart. See that shiny? That's the glue. That's the glue on this. So I'm going to pull this off. We don't need this anymore. And now, right around the patch, you see these, you see this plastic. It's clear, but it's on the edge. If you could kind of see that, it's on the edge. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my iron to clean it up and clean up my edges. So if there's any like little threads that may look like they're coming loose, I'm going to heat it together so it won't fray. And that's what this iron is so good for. So you want to go ahead and just go right around the edge, and it's melting it down. It's melting it down. And any fray that's on there, it melts it down. Yeah. Now this works for me. I don't see a lot of people doing it this way, but this works for me. And there you have your perfect patch. You have your perfect patch, okay? So let's go ahead and put it on the beanie. All right. So I just want to look through there and see, make sure that the tag is in the back. So go ahead. Now, a lot of times I do sew directly. I do embroider directly on the beanie, but this customer wanted theirs, wanted patches for all of them. Wanted patches. So that's why I'm doing it that way. But I will show you one day soon how I do when I just embroider it directly on the hat. So yeah. So here's the patch. I always eye everything. I'm just gonna put it here. And it's gonna be, see? Okay, but let me show you this first. It's always good to take your Teflon sheet. I'm sorry, this is what this is. It's a Teflon sheet. You can put it on here and lay it, because what you want to do is get some heat in there. And so once you put the patch on, it'll stick better because you preheat it, okay? Maybe about 10 seconds, that's good enough, okay? So there we go. It's warm. We put it on there for 10 seconds. Let's go ahead and lay the patch down. And I always add for my distance, center it. You can go by the little seam in the middle, and there you go. So let's go ahead and we're gonna lightly mash it, because you don't want it to burn. You don't want your, because this is knit. It's knit, so you don't want to stretch it. You don't want to make it stretch. So what I do, I'll lay it on here for about 5 seconds, and I'll come up off of it, pat it down. And only because this is stretch knit fabric that I do it on these. So now it's stuck, but let's hit it one more time for about 5 seconds, 4, 5, 6, 7 seconds. Okay. All right. There you go. Look at this. Look at that. It's stuck. It's not going anywhere. And the more pressure you put on it, you can put pressure on it. But yeah, there you go. Our cute little beanie. Cute little beanie. Okay? All right, guys. So I'm going to get the next one done so I can get out of here and get my customer her items. And I'll see you on the next video. Remember, if you like the video, subscribe, hit like, and any questions or any comments, go ahead and put it in the comment section at the bottom of the video. Okay? You all have a wonderful day. I love you, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.